Hi friends, now we are going to see how to solve the 1 mark questions which were given in the quarterly examinations 2025, which is in the Salem district question paper. Now we are seeing the question paper in the display. The first question is, if P equal to 1x0, 130, 24 minus 2 is the adjoint of 3 by 3 matrix A and determinant A equal to 4, then X is what? This is the question now. To solve this, look at the question, what they are giving. P is the adjoint of A. This is the statement they are giving. So now we are using that statement. What is that? P is equal to adjoint of A. This is the statement they are giving. P is what? The matrix 1x0, 130, 24 minus 2. Now taking determinant on both sides, determinant of P equal to determinant of P equal to determinant of adjoint A. Now, what is determinant of P? You may convert the matrix P into the determinant P. That is determinant of 1, x0, 1, 3, 0, 2, 4, minus 2. This is determinant P, and we know well a formula that determinant of adjoint A is determinant of A power n minus 1, where n is what? Order of A. N is order of the matrix A, but in the question there is no order of A, but they giving 3 by 3 is order of adjoint of A. We know very well the order of adjoint of A is also equal to order of A, so we may use instead of n as 3 because order of A is 3, so you can use in place of n 3 minus 1. So determinant of A power 2, the value of the determinant of A is 4. So you can take 4 here, 4 square. So the value is 16. Now you have to equate the determinant value to 16. Now you expand the determinant 1 into leaving row and column, 3 into minus 2, minus 6, minus 0, and minus x into leaving column and row where belongs to x, 1 into minus 2, minus 0, and the third term is 0, 0 into whatever it is 0, so you equate this value to 16. Now we are getting 1 into minus 6, minus 2 into minus x plus 2x equal to 16, 2x equal to 16 plus 6, so 2x equal to 22, x equal to 22 by 2, so we got 22 by 2 as 11, x equal to 11 is the answer, so option D is the right answer. Now the next question is, if A equal to 3 by 5, 4 by 5, x 3 by 5, a 2 by 2 matrix, and A transpose equal to A inverse, then the value of x is what? This is the question. To find the value of x, where is x? X is an unknown which belongs to the matrix A. Now to find x, we have to use the statement A transpose equal to A inverse. Solution: A transpose equal to A inverse is the given statement. Instead of using this statement, now we are reducing a simple statement by post multiplying A on both sides of this statement. A transpose A equal to A inverse A. We know that A inverse A equal to I2 because the matrix A is 2 by 2. Finally we got A transpose equal to A transpose into A equal to I2. This is a given statement. This is we are derived this simple statement. Instead of using A transpose equal to A inverse, it's better using A transpose A equal to I2. So now you substitute the matrix A here. The first matrix is A transpose, no. So you directly write the transpose by converting row into column. A transpose is what? 3 by 5, 4 by 5. And you convert this row into column X 3 by 5. This is matrix A transpose. And A, you write directly here 3 by 5, 4 by 5, X 3 by 5. You multiply these two matrices and equate it to the unit matrix I2 1 0 0 1. Now you multiply these two row with the column multiplication. 3 by 5 into 3 by 5, 9 by 25. X into X plus X square. This is the first term. 3 by 5 first row and second column you multiply. 3 by 5 into 4 by 5. 3 into 4 12. 3 into 4 12. 5 into 5 25. So 12 by 25. X into 3 by 5. That 3x by 5. This is the second term. It's enough for us. There is no need of writing third term and fourth term. So you equate this matrix to 1 0 0 1. Now equate this. Whenever two matrices are equal, the corresponding entries will be equal. So the first entry equal to 1 now. The second entry will be equal to 0. So by equating the entries, 9 by 25, it's better equating the second entry, because here x square, we will get the x square value. It will lead some confusion. So you just equate the second entry, 12 by 25 plus 3x by 5 equal to 0. That is 3x by 5 equal to minus 12 by 25. You make it cancel. 5 and 25 will get cancelled. This becomes 5. 1 3 4 3s are 12. So the value of x is minus 4 by 5. We got this answer. So option A is the right answer. Next question. It is in complex analysis, complex number. Solution. Before enter into this problem, so whenever you are asked least value or maximum value of z, by giving this kind of value in this format, there is a formula for that. Modulus of z plus or minus modulus of z plus or minus a by z equal to b, then the minimum value of z will be equal to minus b plus root of b square plus 4a by 2, and the maximum value of mod z will be equal to plus b plus root of b square plus 4a by 2. So you may consider this as a formula for solving this kind of problem. Here they are asking you to find out least value, so minimum value they are asking. From the problem, they are giving modulus of z minus 3 by z equal to 2. Here a equal to 3, b equal to 2. So using these values in the formula, the minimum value of z or least value of z minimum equal to minus b, that means minus 2 plus root of b square is what, 4 plus 4a. 4a means 4 into 3 12 by 2, that is minus 2 plus root of 16 by 2, that is minus 2 plus 4 by 2, that is 2 by 2. 1 is the least value of modulus of z. This is the right answer. The next question is, if the complex number z minus 1 by z plus 1 is purely imaginary, they are giving that the complex number of the form z minus 1 by z plus 1 is purely imaginary, then find the value of z. To solve this, you know well, whenever a complex number is purely real, z bar equal to z. Whenever a complex number is purely imaginary, z bar equal to minus z. This is the property. Here they are giving purely imaginary, so we have to use z bar equal to minus z here. Instead of z, they are giving a complex number of the form z minus 1 by z plus 1. So z minus 1 by z plus 1 is purely imaginary, then by the property z minus 1 by z plus 1 whole bar equal to minus z minus 1 by z plus 1. From this we can derive a value of modulus of z, modulus of z. See, z1 by z2 whole bar equal to z1 bar by z2 bar. This is also a conjugate numbers property. Z minus 1 by z minus 1 bar by z plus 1 bar, which is equal to, you multiply minus, so this becomes minus z plus 1. So you may write like this, 1 minus z by z plus 1. Bar also can be separated. Z minus 1 whole bar will become z bar minus 1 bar. 1 is a real number, purely real, so 1 bar is 1. Here also z bar plus 1 bar, 1 bar will become 1. This is equal to 1 minus z by z plus 1. Now you cross multiply these things, you may receive z bar minus 1 into z plus 1 equal to, you get z bar plus 1 into the right side, 1 minus z into z bar plus 1. You multiply these two things, z bar into z plus z bar minus 1 into z minus z minus 1 into plus 1 minus 1, which is equal to 1 into z bar 1 into 1 1 minus z bar minus 1 into plus 1 minus 1. Now you look both sides of this equation. Z bar minus z into 1 minus z, we may have like this. See here, minus z will get cancelled, and z bar and z bar will get cancelled. Now rearrange the terms. Z bar, z are both are same. Z bar, and now you get minus z bar into left side, so plus z bar equal to, you write 1 here and you put minus 1 into the right side, minus 1 will become plus 1. Z plus z bar equal to 2 z bar equal to 2. Z bar equal to 2 by 2. This will become 1. We know very well z bar equal to mod z square. Mod z square equal to 1. So mod z equal to 1. You may feel plus or minus 1, but modulus of z always positive, so you should take plus 1 here. So modulus of z equal to 1 is the answer. So the value of modulus of z is 1. Option B is the right answer. Next question 5. If alpha and beta are the roots of x square plus x plus 1 equal to 0, then alpha power 2020 plus beta power 2020 is, they are asking you to find out alpha power 2020 plus beta power 2020, and also they are giving, they are saying alpha and beta are the roots of the equation, the quadratic equation solution. Now solution, write the equation now. X square plus x plus 1 equal to 0. Now we are going to solve this equation to find alpha and beta. To solve this, we can check, is it possible to factorize? No way. So it's better using quadratic formula to solve this quadratic equation. Here the coefficient of x square a is 1, coefficient of x b equal to 1, the constant term c equal to 1 now. So the quadratic formula is what? X equal to minus b plus or minus root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. So now we substitute the coefficient values, minus 1 plus or minus root of b square 1 minus 4 into 1 into 1 by 2 into 1. Now by simplifying this, minus 1 plus or minus root of 1 minus 4, that is minus 3 by 2, minus 1 plus or minus, you may write minus 3 as minus 1 into 3 by 2, that is minus 1 plus or minus root of minus 1 is I, so you can write the remaining value root 3 by 2. See the value, the first value is minus 1 minus I root 3 by 2, the second value is minus 1 plus I root 3 by 2. See, these two values are the cube roots of unity. The cube roots of unity we may name as 1 omega omega square, and now we are getting two value here. This value is omega, this value is omega square in the cube roots of unity. So you can take this as omega and this as omega square. In the problem they are saying the first root is alpha, the second root is beta. So you can take alpha equal to omega, beta equal to omega square. Now our duty is to find out alpha power 2020 plus beta power 2020. So alpha power 2020 plus beta power 2020 equal to alpha is what? Omega, omega power 2020 plus beta is what? Omega square power 2020. This is omega power 2020 plus omega power 2 into 2020, 4040. We know well, if 1 omega square are cube roots of unity, then omega cube equal to 1. This is a property. And also another one property, 1 plus omega square equal to 0. These two things are given in your textbook. Whenever 1 omega squares or cube roots of unity, the omega cube equal to 1 and 1 plus omega square equal to 0. So to find out omega for 2020, you just divide 2020 by 3. 2020 by 3. You divide 2020 by 3, that means 6 3s are 18, remaining 2. 7 3s are 21, remaining 1. 10. 3 3s are 9. The remainder is 1. So you write remainder in power of omega. So instead of writing 2020, you can write the remainder value only, omega power 1. Plus similarly, you can divide 4040 by 3. You just divide 1 3 in 4, remainder 1, 10. 3 3s are 9, remaining 1. 14 in 14, 4 3s are 12, 20. 6 3s are 18, remainder 2. So instead of writing 4040, you may write 2 here. So finally we got omega plus omega square. We know very well 1 plus omega square equal to 0. This will give omega plus omega square equal to what? Minus 1. So we can write omega plus omega square as minus 1. So minus 1 is the right answer. This is option B. The next question is, a 0 of x cube plus 64 is solution. What is meant by 0? The value of x such that the value of x will make the polynomial as 0. That value will be the 0 of the polynomial. So to find the 0 of the polynomial, you just equate this polynomial to 0. And then x cube equal to minus 4, minus 64. You may write minus 64 as minus 4 whole cube. X cube equal to minus 4 whole cube, then x equal to minus 4 is the answer. So option 4, minus 4 is the right answer. This is a third degree polynomial. There may be 3 zeros are possible. they are asking you to find one of the zero. So in this 4 option, only one zero is there. So minus 4 is the right answer. The next question, the number of positive roots of the polynomial is. This type of question in the topic discarded rule of sign. We know very well the number of positive roots will be equal to the number of sign changes in p of x. This will be the number of sign changes will give us a upper bound for positive roots of a polynomial. And to solve this problem, solution, let us take the given expression as p of x. P of x equal to summation r equal to 0 to n ncr minus 1 power r x power r. This term will consist of, from r equal to 0 to r equal to n, there may be n plus 1 terms will be in this expression. See, when r equal to 0, minus 1 power 0, the first term will be plus. When r equal to 1, minus 1 power, the first term will be plus. When r equal to 1, minus 1 power 1, the second term will be minus. When r equal to 2, minus 1 power 2, minus 1 square, the third term will be plus. When r equal to 3, minus 1 power 3, minus 1 power 3 will become minus 1. So fourth term will be minus. Similarly, the expression will be of the form plus minus like this continuously up to n plus 1 terms. We may have n plus 1 signs plus minus. See here, plus minus plus. Whenever 3 terms are there, there will be 2 sign changes. Plus minus plus minus plus. Whenever 4 terms are there, there may be 3 sign changes. But here n plus 1 terms, so there may be n sign changes will be in this expression. There may be n sign changes in f of x. Therefore, the number of sign changes, the number of sign changes the number of sign changes in p of x is n. Therefore, by the Descartes rule of sign, p of x can have at most n positive real zeros. So at most n means what? The number of zeros will be less than or equal to n. There is no option less than or equal to n. There is only one option less than n. The problem, it's maybe printing mistake. So you write like this, less than or equal to n. Option C will be the right answer. So by the Descartes rule of sign, we may find the upper bound for the number of positive and negative real roots and also complex real roots. We are using that Descartes rule of sign to solve this problem. So the answer is less than or equal to n. Next one, the eighth question. Sin inverse of 3 by 5 minus cos inverse of 12 by 13 plus secant inverse of 5 by 3 minus cosecant inverse of 13 by 12 is equal to. So they are asking you to find out the 4 inverse trigonometric value, function value. Solve this. Write the expression first. Sin inverse of 3 by 5 minus cos inverse of 12 by 13 plus secant inverse of 5 by 3 minus cosecant inverse of 13 by 12. Now we look at this secant inverse of 5 by 3. You may take this as theta equal to secant inverse of 5 by 3. What about secant theta? If you take secant inverse into left side, secant theta will be equal to 5 by 3. taking reciprocal on both sides, 1 by secant theta, that means cos theta equal to 3 by 5. What about theta now? Theta equal to cos inverse of 3 by 5. See, both are equal. This is also theta, this is also theta. So finally we got sin inverse of 5 by 3 equal to cos inverse of 3 by 5. See, while inviting the fraction value 5 by 3 into 3 by 5, sin inverse will become to secant inverse will become to, this is secant inverse will become to cos inverse. The same manner, while inverting this fraction 13 by 12 into 12 by 13, cosecant inverse will become to sin inverse. So now using this fact here, sin inverse of 3 by 5 minus cos inverse of 12 by 13. You just inverting this fraction into 3 by 5, secant inverse will become cos inverse of 3 by 5, and also cosecant inverse will become sin inverse of 12 by 13. Now sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x. Sin inverse of x plus cos inverse of x equal to pi by 2. The same manner, if you take minus as common, this also cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x. Cos inverse of x plus sin inverse of x also equal to pi by 2. Pi by 2 minus pi by 2 will be equal to 0. So the option C is the right answer. Now we go for the next problem. Cot inverse x equal to 2 pi by 5 for some x belongs to R. The value of tan inverse x is what? They are asking you to find out tan inverse x. Solution. Write the given statement now. Cot inverse x equal to 2 pi by 5. Cot inverse x equal to 2 pi by 5. So x equal to cot 2 pi by 5. We know well tan pi by 2 minus theta equal to cot theta. So you may write cot theta as tan pi by 2 minus theta. That is, this is a formula, tan pi by 2 minus theta equal to cot theta. We are using this formula, tan pi by 2 minus theta. So tan, you just simplify these two things. Tan pi by 2 minus 2 pi by 5. The LCM of 2 and 5 is 10. 2 into 5 will become 10. So you multiply by 5 on the numerator. 5 pi minus 5 into 2 will become 10. So you multiply 2 on the numerator. 2 into 2 pi, 4 pi. 5 pi minus 4 pi equal to tan pi by 10. X equal to tan pi by 10, but we need the value of tan inverse x. So you get tan into the left side. So this becomes tan inverse x equal to pi by 10. C, option C, pi by 10 is the right answer. Next question. Tan inverse x minus cot inverse x equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. The equation has how many roots? Because the options consist of no solution, unique solution, two solutions, infinite number of solutions. So that they are asking you to find out how many solutions possible for this trigonometry, inverse trigonometry functions. Solution. Now you write the equation now. Tan inverse x minus cot inverse x equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. We know well the property, the inverse trigonometric property, tan inverse x plus cot inverse x equal to pi by 2. So tan inverse x minus, so in place of cot inverse x, what is the value of cot inverse x? We can write cot inverse x as pi by 2 minus tan inverse x. So you replace cot inverse x as pi by 2 minus tan inverse x, which is equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. That means if you multiply minus into the bracket tan inverse x minus pi by 2 minus to minus plus tan inverse x equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3. Tan inverse x plus tan inverse x will become 2 tan inverse x minus pi by 2 equal to tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is what? Pi by 6. Tan inverse of 1 by root 3, the value of tan inverse of 1 by root 3 is pi by 6. So 2 tan inverse x equal to pi by 6. If you get minus pi by 2 into right side, this become plus pi by 2. That is for 6 and 2, 6 is the LCM. 6 into 1 is 6, 6, pi into 1 is pi in the numerator, 2 into 3 will be 6. So if you multiply by 3 in numerator, this will become 3 pi. So 4 pi by 6. This is the value of 2 tan inverse x, but we need the value of tan inverse x. So tan inverse x equal to 4 pi by 6 by 2. 2 and 4 will get cancelled. So finally we got 2 pi by 6. This also will get cancelled. 3, that means pi by 3. 2, that means tan inverse x equal to pi by 3, x equal to tan pi by 3. The value of tan pi by 3 is what? Root 3. So we are getting x equal to root 3, only one value for x. So unique solution exists. So the number of solution is unique solution. So you are right, you can write the option B as right, unique solution. The next one is center of the circle inscribed in a square formed by the lines x square minus 8x minus 12 equal to 0 and y square minus 4y plus 45 equal to 0. So they are giving two equations, but these two are quadratic equations, and also they are saying that these represent as straight lines. That means these represent more than one line. This is a combined equation of a pair of straight line. Now write the equation x square minus 8x minus 12 equal to 0. Uh, to find the separate equation of the straight line, you now factorize these things. I think there is a mistake in this equation. This is not minus 12, this is plus 12. This is plus 12. So 1 into 12, 12. Minus 2 into minus 6 will become, addition will be minus 8, product will be plus 12. So the factor is x minus 2 into x minus 6 equal to 0. So the separate equation of straight lines are x minus 2 equal to 0. That means x equal to plus 2. The another one equation is x equal to plus 6. There are two straight lines combined in one equation. The same manner, the second equation will also give two equation of straight lines, y square minus 14y plus 45 equal to 0. To factorize this, 1 into 45, 45. The addition should come minus 14, right? So you may write 9 5s or 45. You put both numbers are minus. So while multiplying minus 9 minus 5, we will get plus 45. While adding this, you may receive minus 14 is the answer. So the factors are y minus 9 into y minus 5 equal to 0. So the straight lines are y equal to 9 and y equal to 5. Now there are four straight lines, x equal to 2, x equal to 6, y equal to 9, y equal to 5. These four straight line will form a square. These four straight line will form a square. And also they are asking you to find out the center of the circle inscribed in the square. First you write the straight line, draw a straight line. First you draw a straight line. Now x-axis, x-axis, y-axis, x-axis, y-axis. Now you draw the straight line x equal to 2. So we first draw x equal to 2 now. This is x equal to 2 and x equal to 6. If it is 6, then you draw x equal to 6 here. This is x equal to 6. Same manner you draw y equal to 5 first. This is y equal to 5 and y equal to 9 also. This is y equal to 9. Now they are asking you to find out the center of the circle inscribed in a square. This is a square. So this is a circle. Now we need to find out the center of the circle. See, look at the picture. This point is the x coordinate of this point is x equal to 6. The y coordinate of this point is 9, 6 comma 9. Now you consider this point. The x coordinate of this point is x equal to 2. The y coordinate of this point is 5, 2 comma 5. Look at the picture. The center will be the midpoint of this diagonal. So that means midpoint of these 2 points. So the center equal to the midpoint formula we know very well, x1 plus x2 by 2 comma y1 plus y1 by 2. You may consider this as x1 y1 or this as x1 y1. So x1 is 6, x2 is 2. So 6 plus 2 by 2 comma 9 plus 5 by 2. That means 8 by 2 comma 14 by 2. So the center will be 4 comma 7. 4 comma 7 where it is option A. This is the right answer. Thank you. Next, 12th question. If x plus y equal to k is a normal to the parabola y square equal to 12x, then the value of k is what? They are giving a normal equation for the parabola y square equal to 12x. There is an unknown in normal equation. Now we have to find out this value of k. First write down the curve, equation of the curve y square equal to 12x, and write down equation of the normal x plus y equal to k. So whether normal or tangent, basically it is a straight line. You may write this is in the form of y equal to mx plus c. See, in place of m we are having minus 1. So the slope of the normal is what? Minus 1. Slope of the normal is minus 1. Now you differentiate this curve. Differentiating with respect to x, we may get 2y dy by dx. If you differentiate 12x, 12 into differentiating x with respect to x is 1. So what is dy by dx? Dy by dx equal to 12 by 2y. That is, we simplify this, 6 by y. The value of dy by dx is 6 by y. We know very well dy by dx is nothing but the slope of the tangent m. The slope of the normal is, we know very well, this is minus 1 by m. Minus 1 by m equal to minus 1. Now you substitute the value of m as 6 by 5 here. So minus 1 by 6 by y equal to minus 1. So minus 6 by y, this fraction will be inverted if you get into the numerator. So minus y by 6 equal to minus 1. Minus y equal to minus 6. So y equal to 6. Substitute y equal to 6 in, you consider this as equation 1, this as equation 2. You substitute the value y equal to 6 in 1, we may get 12x equal to 6 square. That is x equal to x square is 36 by 12. That is 3. The value of x is 3. The value of x, y is 6. The value of x is 3. And now you substitute both the value in equation 2. You may get the value of k now. From 2, what is k? K equal to x plus y. K equal to, the value of x is 3 now. So you substitute 3 here. 3 plus the value of y is 6. So 3 plus 6, k equal to 9. So the 9, fourth option is the right answer. Next question, 13. Area of the greatest rectangle inscribed in the ellipse. Solution. First you draw the ellipse. It is possible to draw ellipse. This will be ellipse. And draw a rectangle in inscribed form. This may be the rectangle inscribed in the ellipse. They are asking you to find out area of this rectangle. Whenever to find the area of the rectangle, we know we need length and breadth. Now you consider this point. This point will be will make this point will make 45 degree. That means pi by 4 angle with x-axis. You may name as P. We know very well the parametric equation of ellipse is x equal to a cos theta, y equal to b sin theta. This is the parametric equation of the ellipse for any theta. For any theta. At P, the theta value is pi by 4. So you may write the coordinates of P as a cos pi by 4, comma b sin pi by 4. This is the point. The x coordinate will be the length of this. The y coordinate will be the length of this. So to find the length of the rectangle, this is the semi length of the rectangle. No, the semi length of the rectangle is a cos pi by 4. To find the total length, you multiply 2 with the x coordinate. 2 into a cos pi by 4. 2 into a cos pi by 4, that means 2a into 1 by root 2. This becomes root 2a. That means not root 2a. This is root 2a units length. And breadth, the breadth is 2 into the y coordinate. 2 into a, here b sin pi by 4. That means 2b into 1 by root 2. That means this is root 2a, this is root 2b. Therefore, area L into b. Area of the rectangle is what? L into b. That means root 2a into root 2a. Finally, we are having root 2 into root 2, root 2a into root 2b. Root 2 into root 2 will become 2. So, 2ab square units. So, first option A is the right answer. Next question. If A, B, C are three unit vectors such that A is perpendicular to B and is perpendicular and is parallel to C. So this is the given statement. They are asking you to find out A cross B cross C. Solution. This is a vector triple product. A vector cross B cross C. We know very well the expression for the vector triple product is A dot C into B. A vector dot C vector into B. Minus A dot C into B minus A vector dot B vector into C vector. Here A dot C and A dot B are there. They are giving that A is perpendicular to B. A is perpendicular to B. They are given. So this implies A dot B. The value of A dot B is 0. So you may substitute here 0. Here 0. And also they are giving A is parallel to C. A is parallel. When A is parallel to C, what about A dot C? A vector dot C vector will be equal to modulus of A modulus of C cos theta. Whenever two vectors are parallel, theta will be 0. Theta will be 0. See, they are given that A, B, C are three unit vectors. So modulus of a unit vector is 1. Modulus of a unit vector is 1. Cos 0 is 1. So the value of A dot C is 1. Now you substitute these two values in the expression A dot C equal to 1. So 1 into B vector minus 0 into C vector. So finally we are having B vector as the answer. So option B is the right answer. So next go for the next problem. 15 angle between two straight lines. This is not a regular form, this is not in standard form. Now you write this straight line equation into standard form solution. So whenever they're giving like this, you write this equation as x minus 2 by 3. This is x minus 2 by 3 equal to y plus 1 by minus 2. So instead of writing z equal to 2 separately, you may write like this: z minus 2 by 0. This is the standard form of the straight line. This is the first straight line. From this the direction ratios of the first straight line is 3 comma minus 2 comma. No need of writing direction ratios. Write the straight line. Now the second straight line will be, here also there is an irregular format. uh, there is 2 there, so you simplify this: x minus 1 by 1 equal to, you get 2 as common in 2y and 3, 2 into y plus 3 by 2. You may write like this: you 2 into y plus 3 by 2 by 3. This is equal to z plus 5 by 2. Also x minus 1 by 1, and you put 2 into the denominator. This becomes y plus 3 by 2 by 3 by 2. This is equal to z plus 5 by 2. This is the second equation they given. From the first equation, this is a equation of straight line passing through the point 2 comma minus 1 comma 2 and parallel to the vector 3 comma minus 2 comma 0 as direction ratios. From the straight line, we can write the parallel vector as a vector equal to 3 I cap. The first component is 3 here, the second component is minus 2 here. 3 I cap minus 2 j cap plus 0 k cap. This is a parallel vector to the first straight line. The second parallel vector is, you may take this as b vector. B vector equal to 1 I cap, that means I cap, plus 3 by 2 j cap plus 2 k cap. Instead of finding angle between these two straight lines, it is enough to find out the angle between these two vectors. We know very well the angle between two vectors. To find angle between two vectors, we can use cos theta formula. Cos theta equal to a vector dot b vector by modulus of a vector modulus of b vector. So first you find out the dot product. 3 into 1, 3, minus 2 into 3 by 2, you multiply minus 2 into 3 by 2, minus 2 and 3 by 2, you may get minus 3, and you multiply 0 and 2, you may get 0 by modulus of a vector modulus of b vector. Whatever it comes, the value of modulus whatever may come, the numerator is what? 0. The numerator is 0, so that whatever it is, the total value will be 0. If cos theta is 0, what about the angle? Theta equal to 90 degree, that means pi by 2. That is pi by 2. The option D is the right answer. The next question, 16. If the planes r vector dot 2i minus lambda j plus k equal to 3 and r vector dot 4i plus j minus mu k equal to 5 are parallel, then the value of lambda and mu are what? See, they are giving two parallel planes. Solution: the first plane is what? R vector dot 2i minus lambda j plus k equal to 3. Generally, whenever two planes are parallel, the vectors occurred in this bracket are equal. The constant may be vary. The constant value will be distinct. The vector will be equal or parallel. This is the fact. So now you compare these two planes. The first plane is this, and the second plane is 4i plus j minus mu k equal to 5. This is the second plane. See, look at this vector. This is a equation of plane perpendicular to the vector. This is the equation of plane perpendicular to the vector. Look at these two equations. These two vectors should equal or parallel. Now you compare the coefficients of I, j, k. Here 2, here 4. Now you to change this as 2, you have to divide by 2 this equation. So you divide by 2 now. R vector dot, if you divide by 2, 4 by 2 will become 2i. I by 2 means what? 1 by 2 I minus mu by 2 k equal to 5 by 2. This is the second plane. Now you compare these two equation. The component I components are equal. The same manner j component should equal, k component should equal the minus lambda, while comparing the component j component, minus lambda equal to 1 by 2, minus lambda equal to 1 by 2, then lambda equal to minus 1 by 2. Here k component is 1 equal to minus mu by 2. Therefore mu equal to minus 2, mu equal to minus 2. See, they are asking you to find out the value of lambda and mu. So first you have to write the value of lambda, and secondly you have to write the value of mu. So minus 1 by 2 comma minus 2, where is it? Minus 1 by 2 comma minus 2. Option C is the right answer. The next question is, if determinant A equal to 2 and A is 2 by 2 matrix, then the value of adjoint A square is, we know well, there is a formula. Determinant of adjoint A is determinant of A power n minus 1. This is a basic formula we are using to solve this equation. See, solution. First you write down this expression, determinant of adjoint A square, adjoint A square. See, if you remove one adjoint, the power will become n minus 1. Here n is what? The order of A. Similarly, you may consider this as A now. This as A now. So by reducing one adjoint, you can write this as adjoint A square. This is also a matrix, no? This is also a matrix. So order of A is 2. A is 2 by 2 matrix, no? So the order of A is 2. Therefore, order of A square is also 2. Therefore, order of adjoint A square is also 2. And also, order of adjoint A square is also 2. So you may write like this here, 2 minus 1. While considering this as a matrix, single matrix, A, adjoint of A equal to determinant of A power n minus 1. The same manner, now you simplify this, adjoint A square equal power 1. Now you consider, again we are going to reduce one more adjoint. If you reduce one more adjoint, this will become adjoint A square. You consider this as A now. Adjoint of A square power, the order of adjoint A square is also 2. So you may write like this, 2 minus 1. So this becomes adjoint of A square power 1. Now the same manner, now you consider A square as A. So this will become determinant A square power 2 minus 1. This also become determinant A square. Determinant A square also can be written as determinant of A whole square. This also can be written as, in this question they are giving determinant of A is 2. So you substitute the value of determinant A here. So finally we get 2 square as the answer. That means 4. That is 4. Option A is the right answer. The next question, cos inverse of x plus cos inverse of y plus cos inverse of z equal to 3 pi. To solve this, write the expression cos inverse x plus cos inverse y plus cos inverse z equal to 3 pi, maybe write like this, pi plus pi. Now cos inverse x we can equate to 2 pi, cos inverse y also equate to pi, cos inverse z is also equal to pi. This implies you equate these terms, cos inverse x equal to pi. This will lead as x equal to cos pi. X equal to cos pi. The value of cos pi is minus 1. The same manner, cos inverse y is equal to pi. This will lead to y equal to cos pi. The value of cos pi is minus 1. Cos inverse z equal to pi. This will lead to z equal to cos pi. The value of cos pi is minus 1. So the value of x is minus 1. The value of y is minus 1. The value of z is also minus 1. Now our duty is to find out the value of xy plus yz plus zx only. So to find the value xy plus yz plus zx. So the value of x is minus 1, y is also minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 will become plus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Y value also minus 1, z value also minus 1. Minus 1 into minus 1 plus 1. Z is minus 1, x is minus 1. So zx is plus 1. So the value is 3. So where is 3? The option D is the right answer. Next one is 9. Solution. if the line 2x plus 3y equal to 12 touches the ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 equal to 2 at the point is, see, they are asking you to, they said this is a tangent to the ellipse. They directly saying this line is tangent because they are saying this line touches the ellipse. They are asking you to find out the point of contact. They ask me to find out where the ellipse and the line touch each other. That means they are asking you to find out the point of contact. We know very well the point of formula for the point of contact is for ellipse a square minus a square m by c comma b square by c. This is the point of contact formula. So now we are using this formula to solve this. Point of contact equal to minus a square m by c comma b square by c. So for that we need the value of a square, b square, c, m. So to get the value of this, first write the given straight line 2x plus 3y equal to 12. This is straight line, so you may rewrite the straight line as y equal to mx plus c format, 3y equal to minus 2x plus 12, and you divide by 3. This will become y equal to minus 2 by 3x plus 12 by 3 will become 4. So this is of the form y equal to mx plus c. By comparing these two, the value of m is minus 2 by 3, the value of c is 4. Similarly, by considering the equation of ellipse x square by 9 plus y square by 4 equal to 2. See, this is, here is 2 now. You should not take this as a square, this as b square directly, because look at the right side, this is 2. This should be 1, no? Say equation of ellipse. Whenever I write the equation of ellipse, the right side value will be 1. So to make it as 1, you just divide by 2 on both sides. So this will become x square by 9 into 2 will become 18. That is y square by 4 into 2 will become 8. This will become 1. This is plus. So x square by a, in ellipse, the larger value will be a square, the smaller value will be the b square. So here a square equal to 18 and b square equal to 8. Therefore, the point of contact is minus a square value is minus 18 into m value is what? Minus 2 by 3. Minus 2 by 3. M value is minus 18 minus 2 by 3 by c is what? 4. B square by c. B square is 8. The value of c is 4. This is equal to 3. 6 3s are 18. 2. 2 2s are 4. 2. 3 2s are 6. Minus into minus plus. Here 4. 2 4s are 8. 3 minus into minus plus. Plus 3 comma plus 2 is the point of contact. 3 comma 2 is the answer. So option A is the right answer. So next one, solution. See here, they are giving a straight line and giving a point. They given a point. The image of the point 3 minus 1 11 in the ellipse, in the line, not ellipse, in the line. See, they are giving a point. They given a point 3 comma minus 1 comma 11. You may write this as A. There is a line. This is that line. This may be that line. This line will be x by 2, y minus 2 by 3, z minus 3 by 4. This is a given straight line. They are asking you to find out the point of the image with respect to the line. The image of the point with respect to the line. The image is what? This will be the point like this. This is the image of the point A dash. This is A. This is A dash. They are asking you to find out this point. So before finding the image, you first find the foot of the perpendicular on the line. Foot of the perpendicular of the point A on the line. See, the foot of the perpendicular is a point on the line. No, any point on the line will be of the form. You may take this as point R. Any point on the line will be of the form. If you take this as lambda, x will be of the form x by 2 equal to lambda means x equal to 2 lambda. So the x coordinate will be 2 lambda. If y minus 2 by 3 equal to lambda, what about y? Y minus 2 equal to 3 lambda. The minus 2, if you put right side, y equal to 3 lambda plus 1. That means x by 2 equal to lambda will give x equal to 2 lambda. Y minus 2 by 3 equal to lambda will give y minus 2 equal to 3 lambda, and y equal to 3 lambda plus 2. So the y coordinate is 3 lambda plus 2. That z coordinate, if you equate z minus 3 by 4 to lambda, z minus 3 equal to 4 lambda, then z equal to 4 lambda plus 3. So this is 4 lambda plus 3. So the put of the perpendicular will be of the form 2 lambda, 3 lambda plus 2, 4 lambda plus 3. Now first we are going to find the direction ratios of the line RA. The direction ratios of the line RA are, whenever 2 points are given, x2 minus x1, y2 minus y1, z2 minus z1 are the direction ratios of the line joining 2 points. So 2 lambda minus 3 is the first value, 2 lambda minus 3. The second value, 3 lambda plus 2 minus, while minus, the minus 1 will become plus. So 3 lambda plus 3. 3 lambda plus 3 3 lambda plus 3, and z2 minus z1 is what? 4 lambda plus 3 minus 11, that becomes 4 lambda minus 9. These are the direction ratios of the line RA. And what about the direction ratios of the given straight line? The direction ratios of the given straight line is, 2 3 4, 2 3 4. Look at the picture. These two straight lines are perpendicular. These two straight lines are perpendicular. So whenever two lines are perpendicular, the direction ratios are a1 b1 c1 and a2 b2 c2. The condition will be a1 a2 plus b1 b2 plus c1 c2 equal to 0. This is the condition for perpendicularity by using the direction ratios. So from here, 2 into, here a1 b1 c1 are 2 lambda minus 3, 3 lambda plus 3, 4 lambda minus 9, a2 b2 c2 are 2 3 4. So by using this condition, 2 into 2 lambda minus 3, 2 into 2 lambda minus 3 plus 3 into 3 lambda plus 3 plus 4 into 4 lambda minus 9 equal to 0. Now you simplify this. 2 into 2 lambda, 4 lambda minus 6 plus 9 lambda plus 9 plus 4 into 4 lambda, 16 lambda minus 36 equal to 0. So while adding 4 lambda plus 9 lambda, 13 lambda, 13 plus 16, 29 lambda, minus 6 plus 9 will become plus 3, minus 6 9 minus 4 lambda minus 9. See, look at the picture. 4 lambda plus 3 minus 11 will become 4 lambda minus 8, right? So you correct this, 4 lambda minus 8, so that 4 into 8 will become 32. Minus 6 plus 9 plus 3 minus 32 minus 29 equal to 0. This becomes 29 lambda equal to 29, lambda equal to 1. So if you take lambda equal to 1, the foot of the perpendicular, or maybe if you substitute lambda equal to 1 here, 2 into 1 2, 3 into 1 3, 3 plus 2 5, 4 into 1 4, 4 plus 3 7. This is the foot of the perpendicular R. You look at the picture. R is the midpoint of the A and the image A dash. Suppose if you take images alpha, beta, gamma, the midpoint of A dash equal to R. So which is midpoint of A dash equal to R. R is what? Midpoint of A dash. R equal to A dash. Midpoint of A dash. Midpoint of A dash. So this is equal to find the midpoint, you may consider this as x1 y1 z1, this is x2 y2 z2, x1 plus x2 by 2, y1 plus y2 by 2, z1 plus z2 by 2 be the midpoint. So 3 plus alpha, 3 plus alpha by 2. The second one is minus 1 plus beta by 2. Third one is 11 plus gamma by 2. Now you equate these two things. This also are, this also are. So 3 plus alpha by 2 equal to 2. So this implies 3 plus alpha equal to 2 into 2, 4. So alpha equal to 4 minus 3, which is 1. The same manner, minus 1 plus beta by 2 equal to 2 into 5, 10. That is beta equal to 10 plus 1, 11. The same manner, 11 plus gamma equal to 2 into 7, 14. So gamma equal to 14 minus 11, which is equal to 3. So alpha equal to 1, beta equal to 11, 3. So the image A dash is the image A dash is what? Alpha equal to 1, beta equal to 11, gamma equal to 3. 1, 11, 3. So option A is the right answer. Okay, thank you.
வீடியோல ஷேர் பண்ணுங்க, சர்ப்ரைஸ் பண்ணுங்க.